The king, the White Queen, the Roborovsky sisters, Golden Baby. Deep within the Lost Canyon, a tiny world quietly comes alive. From sunrise to sunset, every moment tells a story. This is one day in their kingdom. As the first rays of sunlight reach the canyon, the king of Lost Canyon awakens in a cave at the very top of the cliffs. The first thing he does after waking up is find something to eat. It's a habit he's kept for years. While enjoying his breakfast, he looks out over his kingdom. Using a hidden tunnel, he makes his way down to the canyon floor. His daily patrol begins. He's still finding his footing. Much better. He then returns to his cave. He seems to be waiting for something. That's right. In Lost Canyon, a new day doesn't truly begin with the sunrise. It begins with this signal. The king isn't the only one who hears the signal. On the eastern side of the canyon live the Roborovsky sisters. This is the elder sister. The residents of Lost Canyon have long debated the fruit that falls from the sky. Some say it's the work of aliens. Others believe it's a gift from God. No one knows for sure. Now it's her turn. Her patrol is far more thorough than the king's. After all, she's responsible for keeping both the family and her younger sister safe. After greeting the king and making sure the area is safe, she turns back toward the cave to wake her younger sister. This is the White Queen. Unlike the king, she doesn't start her day with breakfast. Instead, she immediately gets to work. It's both her right and her duty. She inspects the stored food and checks the fruit that has fallen from the sky. She is a very responsible queen. After completing her routine, she returns to the cave to report to the king. Every day, she walks the boundaries of her kingdom. She knows every corner by heart. The younger Roborovsky sister is finally awake. She's watching from the shadows. As the younger sister of the family, she's always been cautious about the world outside. Even though her elder sister has shown her time and time again that it's safe outside, she's still not convinced. She's still watching. At last, the younger sister gathers enough courage to step onto the narrow bridge at the heart of the kingdom. Even so, every step is taken with great care. The White Queen soon joins them. a reassuring presence for the younger sister. The White Queen and the elder sister are the best of friends. Every morning, they take a walk together, catching up on the previous night's events, and, from time to time, discussing the future of the kingdom. The last to wake is the kingdom's youngest resident. Everyone calls him Golden Baby. He's also the most timid member of the kingdom. Even more timid than the younger Roborovsky sister. Their shared fear of the world is what brought them together. They were both afraid of almost everything. Every journey, no matter how short, is taken one careful step at a time. Perhaps luck has a soft spot for the timid. Look what he's found. A mealworm. The refreshing morning breeze slowly fades away, giving way to the approaching heat of midday. One by one, the kingdom's residents hurry back to the safety of their burrows, seeking shelter before the heat takes over. But not the king. Before the scorching sun claims the kingdom, he begins one final patrol. After making sure every resident has safely retreated to their burrows, the king finally returns to his own. The midday heat arrives right on schedule, and the Lost Canyon seems to be slowly consumed by a sea of fire. The residents stay close to the entrances of their burrows whenever possible. Deep within the caves, cool air flows outward, offering them some relief from the scorching heat. But even the canyon is not without its dangers. From above, fruit may fall from the sky, but so can disaster. During the day, being ready to retreat back into the safety of their burrows at any moment is the first rule of survival. But even in the heat of the day, meals still have to be eaten. The king is the first to begin his lunch. As the old saying goes, someone has to be brave enough to take the first step. For the king, it is not only a privilege, but also a responsibility. Only after he has confirmed that it is safe do the others begin to appear. First comes Golden Baby. And then, his good friend, the youngest sister of the Roborovsky family. After lunch, the residents return to the cool shelter of their burrows, where they spend the hottest hours of the day resting. By afternoon, the sun has lost its fierce grip, and the residents finally have a chance to breathe again. Slowly, the kingdom begins to stir back to life. And soon, they will welcome the liveliest moment of the day, twilight. As the evening sun pours into the Lost Canyon, its golden rays sweep across the towering cliffs, painting the stone walls in shades of amber, crimson, and gold. The harsh landscape that endured the heat of the day is transformed into a place of warmth and beauty. After resting through the hottest hours, the residents slowly begin to emerge from their burrows. One by one, the kingdom awakens once again. The quiet canyon gradually fills with movement as its inhabitants prepare to enjoy the most pleasant moments of the day. After a lively evening of activity, the kingdom naturally settles into dinner time. The Roborovsky sisters are the first to arrive, as they always are. Once night falls, Their courage seems to grow with the darkness. The King. Golden Baby. The White Queen. As twilight settles over the Lost Canyon, the kingdom bursts into life once more. Tiny feet race across the sand. Joyful leaps ripple through the gathering, as if each resident is celebrating nothing more than the simple gift of another peaceful evening. Okay, I'm giving up. I genuinely can't come up with a story for this part anymore. Actually, most of what you've heard so far was something I made up anyway. As far as I can tell, this is just a bunch of hamsters running around. And no, I won't be apologizing. Because honestly, I think BBC does the same thing. They just do it much better than I do. Alright, back to the actual story. A mealworm wanders into the White Queen's territory. She notices it at once. Unfortunately, her eyesight isn't exactly the best. And just to be clear, this is not something I made up. This is actually true. As the night grows deeper, the kingdom settles into a slower rhythm. Some residents continue to search for food, while others venture into the darkness, exploring corners of their world that remain hidden during the day. But no matter how lively the evening may be, every day must eventually come to an end. Under the quiet embrace of the night, the residents continue their journey through the canyon, though the excitement of the evening slowly gives way to the calm of the night. Eventually, even the most restless residents begin to slow down. The sounds of the Lost Canyon gradually fade away as the kingdom settles into the quiet embrace of the night. The once lively paths become still, and the constant movement of the day slowly comes to a stop. And beneath the canyon walls, the residents gather together in a quiet corner, sharing the warmth of one another. And will the Lost Canyon wake to another beautiful morning? Yes, it always will. I promise.